Hi, this is Mohammed Sadiq. In this session, we'll learn about how do we apply the filters in Power BI. Now, what is filter? So filters are used to view only the required information. Means, you have a very large amount of data. Out of that particular data, you're interested in only seeing a particular region, or you want to see only the data of a particular segment or a particular category. Okay, so you want to keep only that particular data what is required. The other information you want to hide it. Okay, so that is where exactly we use this particular filter. Okay, now we in Power BI, the filters can be applied on different levels. That is filters on a current visual, filters on this page, as well as filters on all pages. Now, when you're applying the filters, we generally have three types of filters. We have basic filters, advanced filters, as well as the top-end filters. We'll look into this, as well as we'll see the drill through filter in this particular session. Yeah, we'll start off practically seeing this particular filter. So I'm using a sample superstore data, so which we have seen in the previous sessions also. So in this particular thing, so we'll just see how do we use the filters. Okay, I'm just opening a new page. Now, see, filters can be applied on table data. It can be applied on the graphs. Okay, it can be applied on the dashboards. It can be applied on the maps. It can be applied on any type of visuals. So now, for a better understanding, we'll take a table data so that we can see when you apply a filter, how the data has been changing. So I'll just take a simple table here. Okay. And let me go with, I want to add some of the fields here. So I'll just go with what is a subcategory. I'll just take the subcategory. And I also will take the sales. Yeah. So I've just taken the subcategory sales. One way we can take this in, okay, I think this should be fine. Now I've just taken this particular subcategory and sales data. And when you see here, I think the font is a little small. So we'll try to increase the font. So I'll just go to the view. So go to the theme. In that, we have a current customize the current themes so that on the tables, the font, I can slightly customize it. I'll go to the text option and I'll just increase to around 15 should be good enough. Yeah, say okay. Yeah, slightly increased, right? So we can see here, so we have the sales of each subcategories, and we can see the total sales of 22,97,000, and all those particular items are there. Now let us see how do we apply the filter. Now, when you're applying the filter, so you can see on your right-hand side, towards your right-hand side, we have this particular filters. We have a data, just next to that, we have the filters here. So we'll take the help of this particular filters to apply the filters. Now, when you go to this particular filters here, we have three things here. We can see when I selected the visual, we have a filter on this visual. That means this filter will be applied only on this particular current visual on which you have selected. Apart from that, we do also have filter on this page. So when I say filter on this page is, this page might have multiple visuals. Okay, on all the visuals of this page, the filter will be applied. Visuals means it can be a table data, it can be graphs, it can be maps. Okay, it can be anything. So when you apply the filter here, this same filter will be applied for all the visuals. And apart from that, we do also have a filter on all pages. So that means if I apply the filter on this, so this filter is going to apply to not only all the visuals of this page, all the visuals of the other pages also, the filter is going to be applied. So that is how it works. So let us see it one by one. So we'll go to the filter on this visual and we'll apply the filter first thing. Now I want to apply the filter on this one. Say example, we have this particular subcategory sales. Now what I want is, I want to see only the sales of a particular category or sales, a particular subcategory itself. So we can see in the filter on this visual, we have a subcategory and sum of sales because these are two fields that we have included for this visual. So I can apply directly on this. I'll just go to this small drop down over there. And you can see as soon as you hit on this drop down, we get the filter type. So as I said, we have three different types of filters. So when you drop down this, so we can see that we have filter on this basic filters, advanced filters, as well as the top end. Okay, we'll see all the three different types of filter. First is we'll see the basic filter. See, when I go to this particular basic filter, what exactly happens is, so we have some items, whatever the subcategories are there, it shows the list of all the subcategories. And you can see it is, we can select all, so all to be selected. And out of this, I don't want some of the items. So I can deselect those, what is needed. Okay, and include only what is needed. So you can see when I deselect, automatically that item is going away. So that means what we understand in the basic filter is, it is just selecting or deselecting the items. What items you needed, you can just select it. And what are items you don't need it, you can just deselect it. Based only the selected items will be displayed on the visual. Okay, these are basic filters. Just like, in Microsoft Excel, we apply the filters, drop down and just select whatever the items you needed. Okay, and deselect what is not needed. So automatically that goes off. So this is what is your basic filter. So filter based on the selections, rather I can say. Now I'll just clear this. We'll go to the advanced filter. So we have the second option here, say advanced filter. So what is advanced filter? So when I talk about advanced, okay, again, this is nothing very advanced or things, but this is mainly like, you want to filter based on the patterns. Like say example, we have so many subcategories here. So I want to see only the subcategory which starts with the alphabet A. Okay, so what I do, I'll just say contains, or I can just say advanced filter. So this is on the subcategory. I can just say begins with or starts with alphabet A selected. And here we have apply. When you say apply, you can see it just shows only those subcategories starts with alphabet A. I want to see those particular subcategory which starts with alphabet A as well as starts with alphabet S. So we can just say or, because it should either start with A or S, is it? Or begins with, say starts with, say S. Yeah, or we have this something like, contains and all those things. So this is what is your mainly your, what you say, advanced filter. So mainly I can say advanced filter is a filter based on a pattern. It's a kind of a wildcard character filters. So like you have a customers and I just say, oh, I want to see the customer whose customer name starts with Sam, or you have a product which contains say, what do you say, pack in that, or sachet or something, or a kind of a container which contains book in that. Okay, specific characters, you want to, or I want to see all the products which has a table in that. So I can say a good example is, I can just give another example here for the advanced filter. I'll just take another visual here. I'll go with the product name. I'll just select the product name. Might be I can just go with the sales value also. Yeah, I'm trying to just display the products here. So now I want to see all the products which contains a table in it or something. So in that case, what I do, I'll just select this. I'll go to the product name, expanded, advanced filter. I'll just say it contains, say, if any particular product contains a book. So you need to apply, hit on the apply after giving this one. So you can see all those particular product contains shelf, bookcases, custom colors, or I want to see the product which contains a table in that. So I'm interested in seeing, see, we have a huge list of products here, but I want to see those particular products which contains a table in that. Every printable, okay, print table, okay, and table kind of things, bold solid wood round tables, turning tables, okay, so those particular things, conference tables, okay, high tabletop, so something, I'm say a tabletop. It shows all the product which contains a tabletop in that. Yeah, from that huge data. So I'm looking only a particular type of product or something. So in this case, your subcategory can be a very useful thing. Sorry, yeah, advanced filter will be useful there. Okay, fine. So this was about filter, basic filter and the advanced filter. Now, apart from that, we do also have what you say top. So let me clear the filter. We have an eraser here. So we can just hit on this, just clears the filter. The third one is the top N. See, when I talk about the top N filters, so that means in a group of items, you want to get the top few number of items, might be based on some sales value, some measurable values. So mainly we use this one. Now, let us take the same example. We have the subcategories here. So each subcategories have some sales value. Now, what I want is, I want to see the subcategories, I say top 5 best selling subcategories. So when I say top 5 best selling subcategories, means I have to filter out only those particular subcategories which has the highest value. So top 5 highest sum of sales. Okay, based on the sales, the top 5 I want to get. So what I'll do is I'll just go to the same subcategory. I'll go to the, this time I'll go to the top N. So top N is top N number. That N can be any number. So you can see as soon as you say top N, we have show items from the top and the bottom. So you want to get the best sales or the worst sales means lowest sales, you can select it. Let me go to the top. I say top 5. How much you want? I say top 5. Now, based on what you want to get the top 5. So as I said, I want to see the subcategories based on the sales value. Top 5 best selling subcategories. So what I will do, I'll just say add data fields here. So I'll just include the sales. I'll select the sales, add here. Okay, top 5 by sum of sales, and I'll say apply. So you can see here, this will show me those particular subcategories which has the top 5 highest sales. So which is nothing but phones, chairs, tables, storage, binders. You can see all these are the top selling, best 5 selling products. So you can specify any number here. When I say 10, so this is going to be the top 10 best selling products. Okay, so if I just say as bottom, so this will show me the worst, or like, I just say 3. Bottom 3, that means the worst selling 3 products. So these are like the products, the sales is very low. You can see fasteners is only 3,000, labels is only 12,000, envelope is 16,000. So out of that particular total sale, all the subcategories, around we have 17 subcategories. So these are like, the very low selling subcategories. Now I want to look into like, why the sales are very low. I want to do an investigation on that. So you can just have a look at it. Okay, so this is the 3, what you say, the types of filters. The basic filter is based on the selection. When I talk about advanced filter, is a filtering based on the patterns. And when I say top, okay, top or bottom can be, that is based on some measurable values. So you want to get the top 3 best selling products or top 10 best selling products. So it can be any numbers, or it can be the same thing from the bottom also. Fine. Yeah. So this is about here. Next is, we'll see about how do we apply the filter on this page. So right now what I'm doing here is filter on this visual. That means when you apply the filter, it applies only for this visual, not for the other visual. So now what I will do is, let me add another visual here. So let me take the total sales here. I'll just take the simple bar chart here. And this time I'll just take a different dimension. Let me take a region. Okay, and y-axis, I'll take the sales. So I just want to see the region-wise sales. It is showing me the region-wise sales. Okay, so let me show the data labels so that I can see the values also. Cool. Yeah, so you can see the sales, what is happening. I can just go to the more format. I'll just make this labels little bold. Just make it as dark black. Okay, so we can see that sales value and everything. Okay, now what I will do is, one more thing is, on this visual, I'll just change this to matrix so that I can see that in multiple dimension. So we have a sum of sales. I will include even the regions here. So in this particular matrix, I'll include the columns. Okay, we have the rows as subcategories. In the columns, I'll go with the regions. So that we can see the region-wise how the subcategory sales are happening. Yeah, so I think we can remove the totals. That is the row totals, we can remove it off. Yeah, so the column totals we can remove. Let's let it be. So now, when you look into this one, is we have this particular region-wise sales. We see that West region has done the highest, 7.33 lakhs. Okay, 7.3 lakhs. That is 7,25,458. So which is rounded value to 0.73 million. Okay, that is coming to almost 7.3 lakhs. And when I say East region has done a sales of 0.68 million, that is 6.8 lakhs. So that is, you can see 6,78,000. Central region is 0.5 million, that is almost like 5 lakhs. So 5,01,000 is your central region. South region has done just less than 3 lakhs, sorry, less than 4 lakhs. So you can see 3,91,000. So this is the total sales, so which has the cumulated value in the form of a graph. Now what I want is, let me apply the filter on this page. As I said, like when I say when you apply a filter on this page, so it'll apply the filter on all the visuals of the current page. So I'll just go to this particular, and here I just want to say filter on this page, on what you want to filter. I want to filter based on the region. See, when I select this particular region, the graph, I can see in the filter is region is there, sum of sales is there. And when I select this particular table, we have a subcategory and the sum of sales and the region, because what all the dimensions and the measures that you have included, those are displayed in the filter section. Okay, if I select a respective graph. But when I say filter on this page, it is not showing any dimensions, it is not showing any measures, because this is general filter which is going to be applied on all the visuals of the current page. So what I will do is, okay, filter on this page. So now I want to filter based on the region. So what I will do, I'll just go to my data set. I'll just select the region here. I'll select the region, add to the filter on this page. Fine, it is added. Now what I will do is I'll just say I want to see only the West region sales. So that means you can see the filter on this particular, what I say, the visual is filter change, that is graph, as well as this. Both of this one, it is changing. I say West and South region. Say even the East region. So you can see both are getting updated automatically. You can see when I just include the West. So it is also changing. So that means when you apply the filter, a page might have n number of visuals. Like when you see what dashboards, when you see, we'll be learning this dashboards in the feature session. So when you just see, like, we have many visuals here. So when I just apply any filters, it is going to apply on all the visuals. Okay, this is how exactly this particular filter on this visual, this page happens. So it will apply on all the visuals of the current page. Apart from that, the same thing similar to this. Okay, I can just clear this. Yeah, I can remove this also. Fine. So now I want to apply the filter on all pages. The same thing. So if I apply the filter on all pages, the filter is not going to apply only on this. It is going to apply on even the other pages also. Let us do one thing here is let me filter based on the category. So I'll take the category, add to the filter on all pages. And I say I'm interested only in seeing the furniture sales. So you can see the numbers are changed, and here it is showing only the subcategories belonging to the furniture. And not only here, the other pages also, the information will be shown only with respect to furnitures. So this particular charts, everything will be shown only with respect to the furniture sales. So all the numbers you can see, chairs, tables, and all these things are changing accordingly. So, or like, and not only that, when you go to this particular page here also, you can see filter on this particular, all pages are displayed here. And you go to any other pages also, you can see it is been applied. And the thing is, when I just say, okay, we'll be learning about the cards and things. Now, if I say not furniture, I'm interested in seeing about technology. When I say technology, you can see this shows only the products of such technology. And not only this, even in this page, it will change. Okay, this is showing only the subcategory of technology, and these values are showing the totals belonging to the technology. Like West region has done 2,51,991. That is 2,56,000. 250. Sorry, 265. Is this one the East region? Is it? Yeah. 265 is your East region, and the West region is 252, cool, rounded value. And the Central region has done a sales of 1,70,000. Yeah. So this is what is your filter on all pages. Fine. Hey, the next thing is, we'll see how do we apply a drill through filter. So when I say drill through filter is, when I apply a filter on this particular page, I want to see that related filter on the other pages. Okay, so that is where we say drill through is. So from here, see, like example, we have this particular region sales. Now, if I select the East region, I want to show only the states. Okay, so of all the East region sales happen in the individual states of the East region. When I say West, it has to show me the sales which has happened for the states of the West region. Okay, so for that, what I will do is, let me clear this filter here, filter on all pages. I can just remove this. Good. Yeah. So now let me add another page here. So I'll just say this is a sales of state-wise sales. Okay. And I will just create a table itself where I will try to take the region. Let me have the region as well as I'll add the states for that. Yeah, I have a region. I also have a states in the region, and I will also include the sales value. Okay, central region, this is the different states where this is a kind of a sales. What has happened? East region, this is states, and this is how the sales have happened. And when I say south region, this is the states, and this is sales. What has happened? West region, all these are states, and this is sales. What has happened? And this is overall total. Now, what I want is, I want to see only those particular states which is selected from this particular page. Okay, so from this page, I decide, like, I want to see the states of central region or south region or west region. I don't want to see all the states. So in that case, what I will do is I'll go to this particular page. Okay, and I'll just go to the formatting. I'll go to the formats. Okay, so how do we apply the format? So we just go to this, and I have not selected any visual. I'm just selecting on the page, and I'll go to the page format. There we can see we have a page information. I'll just expand this. And here we have a page type, which is by default as a standard. I'll make this as a drill through page. I'll just make this as a drill through. And here I say drill through. What is the drill through item? So I want to drill based on the, region. So I'll just select this and I'll just select the region here. So smart filter. I've added the region. That's it. And so I'll go to this particular and okay, you can see this. And so we can do here is okay. Sorry. So actually, this particular drill has to be applied on the region state-wise sales. Okay, I'll just keep this as a standard. I'll go to the state-wise sales. In the state-wise sales, what I will do is we have a page information. Instead of standard, I'll just change this to drill through. And I'll just say I want this to be drilled based on the region. I'll just select add this region. So that means in the state-wise sales, I have made the page information to be as a drill through page based on the region. That's it. Okay. I just say okay. Fine. After this, now what I do is when I go to this particular page one, we have this particular regions. When you select on any region, say example East region, when you click on the East region, just right click on that East region. Yeah. So when you click on this, we have this drill through, and you want to get the detailed information in the state-wise sales. That is another page. When you click on this, okay, we can see this will jump to the state-wise sales, and it shows me only the sales of the East region. You can see the total sales is 6,78,000, and this is the individual states that has happened in the East region. So now I'll just go back here. I say South region. If I just select the South, right click on that, and we have this drill through. Okay, in this I'll just say state-wise sales. So you can see it goes to the state-wise sales, and here it will filter only for the South region, and it shows me this is the different states where the South region sales have happened. So I say, no, I want to see the West region, just anything. The right click, so drill through, and I'll just say state-wise sales. This will show me only the sales which has happened in the West regions of United States. Okay, so this is what is a drill through. So mainly drill through is like, you are drilling from one page to another page, the filters. So, and here when you're going, you are selecting like, you want for which particular category or which particular segment, and you want a more detailed information. Okay, now when I select a West region, I want to see the West region detailed information. In the West region, we have a different states, the different state-wise sales, or we can even have a states and the city and things. So we can just go with those particular information. So this is where exactly we use the drill through filters. Fine. That is about the filters. So this is what we have studied about the filters. Thank you.